G'day YouTube, Richard from Drop Bear Moto, down at Indian of Palm Bay and room for a scoop today. The elite colours for 2025 have landed in the new Pursuit and in the Challenger. So let's go down, check them out, and they're pretty special. Woo-hoo-hoo. Have a look at this bad boy. So first of all, this is the Challenger, Elite 2025 Challenger. Let's check it out. So information on these is pretty light at the moment, but I'm sure all will be released today as this video lands. First of all, Indian Challenger Elite for 2025, based obviously on the 112 cubic inch Power Plus platform, with obviously the full sound system. So it's obviously, to start with, the top of the range Challenger, and you can see in addition to what you would get buying a Dark Horse with the Power Plus with the sound system, you're also getting this paint job for a start. Let's talk about that for a minute. It's just stunning. First of all, I say we've got this red. Sort of starts out very dark across the nose and sort of comes out a little bit lighter as you go. Hopefully that's coming through on the video. It's on the top piece there, like a racing stripe, and then it's also shadowing underneath, and again starts really dark in the middle underneath the headlight here, and comes out. Then we've got sort of this black surrounder, and then we've got these awesome Indian headrest logos that I'll get a nice close up of here. That as they fade out, obviously give it that kind of speed look to go with the light and the dark. So that's the main theme. We'll talk a little bit more about that as we go around the bike. While we're up front here, we'll just say obviously you get the adaptive headlight in the Elite editions, together with all the other goodies that you would expect. As we move down, we do have same pattern on the back of the front fender, as you can see. As we go on the bike, same as we've seen from recent Elites over recent years, we've got the Indian floorboards look like that on the top, and then on the sides, see here, have a nice Indian logo when they flip up. As I mentioned, 112 motor, so you get all the goodies that was released with the 112, which includes the alerts in the mirrors up on the screen. We'll get to the back in a minute, but tailgating alert, and obviously the strobe that flashes behind, as well as all the electronic traction control, that side of things as well. Obviously get a dash plate as we've seen with Elites before. A great picture of an older Indian there, obviously, and then the number of the edition. And then you can see this white, it really stands out here. This really sparkle candy kind of white color. Similar themes with the red, the black and the white than what we've seen before. But this is the side of the fuel tank, that Indian headrest outlined in the red. And then we've got some details as we go down. I think the red highlights in the Power Plus, obviously it's new for this one as well. As we go through it, we spoke about those floorboards. As we've seen with other Elites, you get the upgraded seat. This one's got the hexagonal stitching on the side here, the kind of perforated look on the edges, Indian embroidered in white, and then got nice red stitching on the edges there to go with the paintwork as well. So again, the red, white and black theme comes through. Side panels match with those Indian headrests that are fading out as they go, and you can see the black here. I'm not sure if it's showing, but it's a really kind of candy sparkle black as well. And then through that red, which on the back starts out very bright, and then gets darker as it goes back around the rear of the bike. When we go all around the back, we'll see that it actually goes to full black on the back of the saddlebags there. So that's the effect of the cycle behind. Very, very clean. Obviously got those lights which are included now. The tailbag lights, sorry, that come standard, I think, with the 112 Power Plus. And then you can see the unit here with the flashing light, with the sensor, obviously, or the sensor for the flashing lights for the tailgate warning. Really see that sparkle white through the top here. We mentioned it's got the uprated sound system. So obviously they have the speakers with the underglow, high performing speakers, and the bag speakers as well. And then we'll just have a quick look on the B side. Again, red highlights in the primary cover there, and the points cover. Again, just highlighting the colours a little bit more. And I just actually noticed too, we've got the driving lights standard fitted already to these motorcycles. So, you know, really the accessory catalog's been thrown on them from Indian, and that paint job is just stunning. I gotta admit, I think that's one of the better ones that I've seen on Challengers since they've been doing the Elites. And yeah, just absolutely amazing. So I think it's definitely the highlight of the package, but there we go. And this one has actually been snatched up literally day one that these have gone on sale. Someone is already the lucky owner of this one, waiting to be picked up. So there'll be no chance I'm test riding it, but what an awesome, awesome freaking motorcycle. So let's go check out the Pursuit. You thought the Challenger was pretty special. Check out this Pursuit. Absolutely stunning. I think the Challenger stands out a lot further from the parking lot kind of test, looking across it from a parking lot. This one looks like a very dark sort of bike, but I rolled out in the sun because it was in a darker sort of area in the showroom here, so we can really have a look at it in the sun and see this sparkle. So the challenge with this one is gonna be trying to capture it in all its glory without actually getting my shadow in front of the bike the time of day it is. So let's have a look. So we got the Pursuit, again, pretty much top of the range. Pursuit Dark Horse with the 112, with the sound package. I forget what the sound package is called now, I should know, but yeah, so we're fully decked out, and then some extras on it that we'll talk about as we go through. But first, again, the big thing's got to be the paintwork on these Elites. And as you can see here, this one's really got a beautiful green, fades from sort of black into this sparkle metallic. I really try and get it in the light there, but this sparkle metallic green with this gold pinstripe through, and then this little blast of kind of lighter almost lime, but not quite, kind of green on the side, lettering in gold. So again, the Indian headrest highlighted there, as you can see, in gold with that green, light green stripe sort of following through from the front of the fairing through on the bike. The 112 highlighted in gold, and again, you know, the engine detailing through in gold this time instead of the red on the Challenger. Very similar to the Challenger, we've got the headrest floorboards upgraded. Look like this on the back, and as you roll them down, you can see the matchy-matchy. We've got the bag guards fitted as standard. We've got the driving lights again with the Pursuit that put into the lower fairings. And we've got the adaptive ride headlight that'll move with you as you take corners. Being a 112, again, we've got the blind spot monitoring in the corner of the mirrors here, and the tailgate warning. You can see them both up on the screen on this one there as well. So this is something special, I think, on a motorcycle. It is not often you kind of see green unless someone's gone for a full custom job. And to follow that through with green stitching on the seat, on the backrest, completely matching there. Even across the armrests on the edges there. Absolutely stunning. And that Indian in white just popping out. As we move around, again, we start off very dark at the back here, kind of finish dark from the lighter colors on the front. And then as we move through, we go back from the dark color, and then we sort of lighten up a little bit as we go through the bags. Again, got that lighter green highlight coming in, and the gold just standing through, follows through to the trunk. And then on the back, we can see that gold pinstripe coming through the back of the trunk and on the back of the bags there. Again, we got the bag light standard on this one, and then the control unit there for the tailgate and tailgate warning and blind spot monitoring. Comes standard with the rack on top of the trunk. So there's a ton of money invested in these things. As everyone knows who's ever put a trunk on, from the armrests to the backrest to the rack to the actual mounting bracket itself. There's a ton in here. Give you a look at the B side. And the thing I like with these bikes, often the B side gets missed, but again, we've got the gold detailing on the points cover, on the primary cover as well. So it just looks awesome. So there you go, 2025 Challenger and Pursuit Elites, looking pretty bloody good, if I may say so. Hope you enjoyed that one. A little bit of guerrilla tactics there to film it, because managed to quickly see these day of launch. So there you go, wanted to quickly get it out to you guys so you can get out and have a look and get your orders in quick. As I say, one of these is already sold down here, so they're going to go pretty quick. Get out and have a look at them. They're an awesome package. Thanks for watching. If you like this sort of content, please give it a like. You definitely give the channel a subscribe if you want to see more Indian stuff and a bunch of other motorcycle stuff from a couple of Aussies living in Central Florida. Enjoy. Woo. Look at this bad boy. So